Okay, hello everyone, it's William DeBoyke here doing the video for the results of April the 4th to April the 8th, I believe. Yeah, April the 8th, that's correct. Doing this video a little bit late, it's actually Thursday, what is it today, the 14th. So I'm doing this video a little bit late. I had posted in a few places that I was actually away for the end of last week, and that was until today, until Thursday. Today I got back yesterday evening. A few things I had to sort out myself. Obviously the trades were still taking place, though, as they're done by Kevin. But anyway, as far as results go, let's jump straight into it. We had a total of 6 trades last week. Yeah, 6 trades last week. I'll go through the results on the screen here. There may be a couple still running from this week, possibly. We'll see if they come up or not. But anyway, we'll focus just on the trades that we had from last week. So the first trade that we had was on the 5th, which is the Tuesday. This trade was open and closed on the 5th. This is the trade that we took on the pound Swiss franc. You can see this trade here. If I just move this along a little bit, went in for a sell, and the market just, as you can see, flew up. So we got stopped out pretty quickly on that one within the space of a couple of hours. So we ended up taking a full loss on that one, unfortunately. The next trade that we had was on the dollar yen, which I will show you guys here. This was a buy trade, yeah, which was triggered in on the 5th, but it didn't close until the next day, until the 6th, so it didn't close until Wednesday. This trade was a buy trade, which actually turned out to be a winner, as we can see over here. So initially went short here, take profit. It took quite a long time, but we eventually got there. Market initially spiked through, started to pull back. This is where sort of things change a little bit. So we decided to reduce the stop loss a tiny bit, and we ended up taking profit on that one in the end, for about 86 pips. I can't remember the initial stop loss on there. Let me check. So that's Wednesday last week. Let's have a quick look. 1 second, guys. I should have had this all to hand beforehand. That's Tuesday, Monday, Friday, Thursday. So this closed on Wednesday. Yeah, okay, so the risk reward ratio on this, had you risked 0.5%, you would have made 1.21% off of 0.5%. So just under 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. So it worked out pretty well in the end. I said the risk reward ratio overall was slightly higher initially, but yeah, it still worked out pretty decent. As I say, if you risked 0.5%, you would have made 1.2% on that. Obviously, you have to do the maths to scale it up. You'd have to double that for 1%, wouldn't you? So it'd be what, 2.42%. So yeah, I say just under 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. So yeah, that's the second trade we had, which, as I said, triggered on the 5th and closed on the 6th. We also had another trade that was triggered in on the 5th and closed on the 6th, and that was a trade on the Euro Swiss franc, which I will show you now. Okay, sorry guys, I have to scroll back a little bit. Was that this one here? Yeah, that was this one here. So initially we were looking for a long on here. Now the market did move in our favour initially, by a fair amount. I mean, it wasn't too bad on there. We were up, 84 pips, as you can see at one point there. Our initial stop loss was 72. We did actually end up getting out of the trade for about just under half of what we initially risked. You can see there we got out for just under 30 pips, when the initial risk was, I say, about 73 pips. So yeah, a bit of a shame. We're expecting the market to pull up, but yeah, we can see here it did actually end up pulling back down again after a while, and we ended up taking a small loss on that one. So far we'd had the one full loss, one partial loss, and then the take profit. Luckily, so far the take profit overrules both the partial loss and the full loss. The next trade that we had was on the 6th, which was on the euro dollar. This trade actually ended up getting stopped out at break even. If I show you guys that one here. So this is the trade here. We're actually looking for a buy. The market initially moved in our direction pretty well. As you can see over here, it pulled back a little bit. You can see the market started to shop around here, which we actually decided to come out of the trade at that point for break even. In hindsight, we can look at this chart and say, well, if we stayed in the trade, it would have actually worked out okay. But hindsight's a wonderful thing. So anyway, we came out of the trade. Nothing was lost, which I suppose is the most important thing. And eventually ended up coming out. We ended up coming out for break even, as you can see there. The second trade that we took was on the euro pound. This was also a break even trade that was taken on the 6th. If I show you guys this one here. On mine, actually got a little bit of slippage, but believe me, this was a break-even trade. So on here, we were initially going for a sell. Once again, we took a bit of a drawdown initially. Stop loss is way up here, as you can see by the red line on the screen. Market's chopping around for a while, We decided just to come out the trade, and we came out the trade for break-even in the end. So we've had, what have we had? So we've had 2 losers, 1 full loser, 1 partial loser, 1 take profit, and 2 break evens. The last trade we had, according to my screen here, was the euro yen, which was taken on the 8th, and that closed on the 8th as well. So that was done in the same day, and I'll put that on the screen for you guys here. So this euro yen here, we were looking to go for a to be honest, the risk wasn't really that bad. I mean, risk reward ratio on here, you can see both the take profit and the stop loss. We had a take profit not that high, 35 pips ish roughly initially. Stop loss was just under that there, you can see there, about 30 pips. Got triggered into the trade. Initially it went against us. We just got stopped out here, as you can see, then the market pushed up. As I've said on a number of occasions before, it doesn't really matter if we take profit by a mile or we get stopped out by, an inch, a centimetre, whatever you want to call it, then, a win is a win and a loss is a loss. So unfortunately, that one ended up being a loss. Now, for the week itself, the dollar yen trade, as I say, due to the decent risk reward ratio, we worked out roughly break even for the week. I think it may have been a tiny bit of profit, but I say it'd work out mostly as break even for majority of people on there, I believe. It'd be roughly break even on there. So that's pretty much that for there. Luckily as well, so far, like I said, I'm recording this on Thursday. So far this week has been going pretty nice, and I'll go into the actual results though tomorrow or over the weekend coming up. So I think that's pretty much it for the week. If anyone does have any questions, as I say, by all means, just let me know, guys. I'm always around, so just send me a message. I'll be happy to go through it. Other than that, that's pretty much it for now. As I say, I do apologise about for the late video again, but I'll make sure for this week, this current week, the week we're on now, I'll make sure that video is up by the end of the weekend at the latest. So anyway, any questions, just let me know, guys. If not, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon.